Hi, welcome back to Instant Equipment. I'm Andrew Hartline, sales manager here, and today we've got another application spotlight to go over with you today. This is going to be on our bulk bag unloading station that's right behind me. So we're going to get into some of the accessory options that we've configured on this machine, as well as what the overall process and the material was that we were handling. So let's get into it. So this customer is going to be a manufacturer of a lot of different various types of pipe and tubing. So one of their additive components in that, for them as well as in that industry, is going to be calcium carbonate. So this bag unloading station is a dedicated station for calcium carbonate and getting it into the dosing feeder that's on their production line. So to kind of explain it in a little bit more detail, right? They get bulk bags, 4,000-pound bags. They need to get that calcium carbonate powder out of the bulk bags and into a dosing feeder that is going to be about yay high, and get that material in there and continuously keep that hopper full so that the dosing feeder can accurately meter the material, that calcium carbonate, out at their needed rate. If you're familiar with calcium carbonate, this material is fine, high bulk density, bridges, rat holes, doesn't move very well. It's a material that can be quite challenging if you're not experienced with handling powders. We do handle quite a bit of powders here, so you know, I think that's one of the reasons why we were a pretty good fit for this customer and this application. And so here's some of the things that we incorporated into this system to make sure that we can get the material out of the bag and then get the material from our hopper into the downstream system where the dosing feeder is. So let's come around this way. The first thing you're probably going to notice are the oversized air cylinders. Those air cylinders are on our dual massaging paddles. You'll probably see later on in this video these paddles actually in motion, and when we do our material testing for the customer, which is something we offer to all of our clients. These massaging paddles offer over 2,000 pounds of force each onto the bag. That's going to break down any agglomerated material. That's going to prevent any bridging, rat holing, and keep those powders flowing well. To untie the bag, we've got our oversized untie chamber door here with a nice seal to prevent any powders from leakage. When I say oversized, you can see this door is quite sizable. We've got our iris valve up on the top of there so that they can untie the bag without material coming out. Also prevents dust. Once the material comes out of the bag, so we've got this door closed, right? Picture the materials coming out of the bag, and the auger gets a call to deliver more material into the dosing bin. The calcium carbonate will have been sitting in this hopper stagnant. And one of the challenges with fine powders is when it becomes stagnant, sometimes it becomes harder to get it moving again and get it conveying into a screw. So we put our side agitator on this hopper. You can see we've got two very steep sidewalls and we've got a side agitator blade in here. And this side agitator blade, if you take a look on the inside, is going to scrape the sidewalls on one side, and that's going to make sure any bridging or rat holing that was happening inside this hopper is knocked down and fed directly into the screw. And so by making sure that the material is off of the one side, obviously the opposing side is going to fall down as well. So now that we've got the material out of the bag, we've continually kept it conditioned so that it can be flowable. Then our flexible screw conveyor is what's going to deliver it into the dosing hopper. So we hopefully this video brought you some value. You can see there's a lot of different configurations and options, accessory things on here that we put together. It's probably an application that you might have some need for. If you do deal with powders or deal with bulk bags and getting your material in that fashion, we'd love to discuss with you your application. Please reach out to us. Otherwise, we'll catch you on the next one.